Patriot fans, can we get to 5,000 subscribers before the Titans game? If we do, we're not only going to be live on the channel for the first half, but for the entire game here on Patriots Today. But we have to get to 5,000 subscribers to reach that milestone. We're about 86 away from doing so. So go ahead, jump on board, and be a part of what we're doing each and every day, delivering you the latest Patriots news and rumors, watch parties, live shows, and more right here on Patriots Today. Loaded show ahead. We're going to talk about a potential trade for Kyler Murray. Yes, you heard that right. Isaiah Bolden, we have an injury update on his horrific injury that occurred in the Packers game over the weekend. Also, Bleacher Report has one player that the Patriots should cut. We'll tell you who that is coming up in just a matter of moments. Let's start with Kyler Murray, as the folks at MusketFire, the Patriots Fansided site, have suggested that the Patriots could be in play for the Arizona Cardinals quarterback. Not right now, though, but after this season. What do you guys think about this possibility? Here's more from MusketFire explaining where they're coming from. The Pro Bowl QB would be just 27 years old at this time next year. The New England Patriots should most definitely have interest if they don't have a clear answer at the position. Kyler Murray is a true dual-threat QB, and there are only a few of those passers in the NFL today. Murray likely won't be as good as Josh Allen at any point, but you could argue that the Patriots potentially acquiring Murray would give them the second-best QB in the division, with Murray ranking above Tua and Aaron Rodgers. Now, this isn't as crazy as what you may be thinking here. I mean, think about this. If you're the New England Patriots of trying to get to this point where they would be calling Kyler Murray, first and foremost, Mac Jones would really have to struggle this upcoming season. The Cardinals would have to make up their minds that they're going to go forward with one of the young quarterbacks like a Caleb Williams or a Drake May in next year's draft. And then all of a sudden, you're talking about maybe Murray could potentially be in New England. Look at this. The resume for Kyler Murray has been pretty good. Former number 1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, won a Heisman Trophy there with the Sooners, was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2019, two-time Pro Bowler in 2020 and in 2021. But he's coming off a down year this past season in which the Cardinals struggled. His head coach, Cliff Kingsbury, ultimately got fired. Now it's a change of direction, and the new coaching staff with Jonathan Gannon and the general management that's there in Arizona doesn't necessarily have any loyalties to Kyler Murray at this point in time. There's not the connection between those two necessarily. And think about this, the contract that we're talking about with Kyler Murray. This is a guy that's about to be paid $230+ million over the next 5 years. That is a lot of money. So in the case of the Patriots, you might not actually have to give up that much for Kyler Murray because of taking on that big contract. With that said, if the Patriots aren't happy with Mac Jones and the Cardinals are shopping Kyler Murray, this could be done, and you probably wouldn't have to give up a whole lot for Kyler, comparably speaking to other quarterbacks that have been on the trade market. So what do you think about this scenario? It sounds crazy, doesn't it? Your chance to be the GM here on Patriots Today. Should the Patriots trade for Kyler Murray? Weigh in the comments section. Type HY for hell yes. Type HN for hell no. Let me know what you think. This is our pinned comment today. You might get an ad break. If so, take advantage of it. Weigh in. Tell me what you think. HY for hell yes. HN for hell no. And if the Patriots should make a move for Kyler Murray or not. Now, an injury update on Isaiah Bolden. The defensive back, rookie out of Jackson State, suffered a horrific injury, just a scene that was not pleasant there at the what ended up being the end of the Patriots-Packers game, as the game was ultimately suspended the rest of the way. Here's some pictures of the scene there. As you can see him being carted off the field on a stretcher. Players from both teams coming together and praying in just a somber atmosphere of what went down there with everybody just stopping and holding their breath of what exactly went on with Bolden there. And in case you missed it, it was on a 3rd and 7 when Bolden was looking to tackle Patriots wideout Malik Heath when he took friendly fire from teammate Calvin Munson. Bolden was hit in the head, fell to the ground, and did not move afterwards. Bolden was then placed on a stretcher and carted off. That was the final play of the game as both teams agreed to end the contest. But it seems like things are heading in the right direction for Isaiah Bolden. A statement from the New England Patriots as followed. After undergoing a series of evaluations and being held overnight observations, Patriots cornerback Isaiah Bolden has been released from the Aurora Bay Medical Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where he was transported after sustaining an on-the-field injury in the fourth quarter of Saturday night's preseason game between the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. Isaiah will travel with the team today. That was on Sunday. We thank the medical staff at Aurora Bay Medical Center for their overnight evaluations, as well as the Patriots and Packers medical staffs for their immediate on-the-field response and care in transporting Isaiah to a nearby hospital. Due to the circumstances surrounding the abrupt and unexpected ending to last night's game, the Patriots returned to Foxborough today. That was on Sunday. The joint practices that were scheduled between the Titans on Tuesday and Wednesday ultimately are canceled. The team will travel will go back to Foxborough this past week and then fly to Nashville on Thursday for Friday's game. Bill Belichick was on WEEI this morning with more on Bolden and delivered this update. He flew back with us Sunday. I talked to Isaiah, and he's in good spirits, recovering obviously, so we'll just take it day by day. But he certainly seems a lot better today than it looked like Saturday night, so that's a good thing. It's good for him to fly back with the team and everybody see him. He's got a lot of support here. So no timetable exactly of when his return could be, but the main thing is that Isaiah Bolden is going to be okay, and he's on the right track. So let's show some support for Isaiah Bolden. That was a scary situation. I'm glad he's all right. I want Pat's Nation to get in that comment section, and whether it's Bolden's friends or family that may be watching here on Patriots Today, we just want them to know that we want to show our support and love for Isaiah Bolden. Glad that he's all right and we're rooting him on. Go ahead and just type 7 in the comments section. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's the least that we could do here on Patriots Today. Show some support for Isaiah. Spam 7 in the comments section and show some love there, and we'll be wishing him the best of luck as he looks to get back to the football field. Bleacher Report is suggesting for one player to be cut from every team across the National Football League, that for the Patriots, it be quarterback Trace McSorley. McSorley was added on from the Arizona Cardinals this past season, and the Patriots, it seems unlikely that they would carry more than 2 quarterbacks, so in theory, somebody would have to go anyway. There is the option now of the possibility of carrying a 3rd quarterback for an emergency situation if that occurs. And as pointed out by Bleacher Report here, the Patriots would be better off instead of McSorley, if they're going to go with that 3rd quarterback option, go with the young cat, UDFA Malik Cunningham, to fill that role. And Cunningham has certainly been very impressive to this point. More from Bleacher Report on Cunningham and this situation. If New England is to keep McSorley, it would be purely as an insurance option. However, the Patriots appear to have uncovered a gem in undrafted free agent Malik Cunningham. While Cunningham saw playing time as a receiver on Saturday, he played quarterback against the Texans in the preseason opener and fared well. The Louisville product finished 3 of 4 for 19 yards while rushing for 34 yards and a touchdown. I fully agree with this, folks. Here's more. Listen to this. I'll tell you more in a second. The Patriots are hoping to convert the 24-year-old into a functional receiver a la Julian Edelman. If they can do that while providing depth at quarterback, there's no reason to keep McSorley even as a QB3. I'm all in, folks, on the Malik Mania train with Malik Cunningham. It's time to move on from McSorley. He was bad in Arizona. I mean, if that's your emergency option for the Patriots, then there's a fire or the building's burning down or something, and it's going to keep on burning because that's not a good option for the Patriots. Malik Cunningham's the future, and Well, I don't know if he's necessarily going to develop into a starting quarterback in this league necessarily. The potential's there. The athleticism is there. And with his potential ability to be a wide receiver, just getting him on the field in some way, shape, or form, I love the idea of Malik Cunningham being on this Patriots team and finding a way to get him on there. As an athlete, you win with athletes. Cunningham is quite the athlete as far as I'm concerned. Look at the story. When we talk about athleticism, the deserving choice here. Undrafted out of Louisville. 3 college seasons, he had not just 2,000 passing yards, but also had 500 rushing yards as well. So a true dual threat, was the MVP of the Music City Bowl. He's shown a lot of flashes early on in camp and in the preseason to this point. Malik Cunningham, I mean, I'm buying the stock. I am buying the stock on Malik Cunningham, and hopefully he's around this Patriots team for a while. What about the 53-man roster? Should Cunningham make the 53-man roster? Weigh in. Tell us what you think. Y for yes, in for no. What do you think about Cunningham on the 53-man roster? Let me know what you think one way or the other. Folks, stay subscribed to the channel for the latest happenings on your New England Patriots. We will be live for the game coming up later this week for against the Titans. You will not want to miss out on that. Stay tuned to the channel. We'll see you next time right here on Patriots Today.